by the young left-hander.
Yes, sir. That's for sure. 207th birthday of the United States, Roger. Dave Righetti gave baseball fans even more reason to celebrate. The Yankees' young lefty hurled the first no-hitter in the big leagues in 2 years, and he did it not only on America's special day, he did it on his mother's birthday, and he also did it on, perish the thought, Yankee owner George Steinbrenner's birthday. The masterpiece also came at the hands of the Yankees' ancient rivals, the Boston Red Sox. And after New York's 4-0 win at the stadium, the Pinstripers had their first no-hitter since Don Larson pitched a perfect game in the 1956 World Series against the Brooklyn Dodgers. More than 41,000, including former Vice President Richard Nixon, on hand to watch Dave Righetti set some good history as he struck out the side in the first inning. That was Jerry Remy. Boggs and Armas would follow with K's. Top of the fourth, still no score. The high hopper from Armas handled nicely by Bert Campaneris. Still doing it at third base in this game in his 40s. And they continue to be no score until the fifth inning when Andre Robertson breaks the deadlock. The single drives in Steve Kemp from second. It's 1-0 New York. In the Boston sixth, there's always one of these plays. The play that what if the fielder couldn't get to it in a no-hitter. The little dink from Glenn Hoffman. But Roy Smalley there to corral it on the outfield glass, on the outfield grass. Boom, says Don Baylor. It's 2-0 Yankees at this point as Baylor hits home run number 9. They would add a couple more runs a little bit later on. And then more defense to the aid of Righetti. This is a foul ball off the bat of Dewey Evans, but Kemp reaches into the stands, thwarts a souvenir from one of the fans. Mel Allen on the call with 1 out to go.
Crowd standing, 40,000 plus people standing and roaring, and Righetti trying to get Boggs, and he gets it, a no-hitter, a no-hitter for Dave Righetti. How about that?
How about that? Mel Allen, how about him being on hand to call the no-hitter on television? Dave Righetti, the crowd yelling for rags. Did he think he had a chance to lose it?
I knew they had a chance because I was going to throw strikes and I was going to challenge him. And the guys made great plays. Steve Kemp made a great, fantastic play. These guys played great defense, and I threw the ball where I guess I had to today. Maybe they were tired after all that hitting they did for 3 days.
Could be, but nobody's been hitting against Righetti at all. Looks nice, doesn't it? Boston 0-0-1. The Yankees 4-8-0. Righetti wins his 10th. Now, this comes on the heels of his last start when he pitched his first complete game shutout ever in the major league. So back-to-back shutouts and the coup de grace with the no-hitter. Righetti's mark now 10-3 his ERA, just over 3 runs a game. The strikeout to walk ratio, not bad either. So the nice thing about this no-hitter is that now everybody in New York can relax and think about it for about 3 or 4 days. And I find that when it comes to no-hitters, Roger, it doesn't really matter if you like the Yankees, don't like the Yankees. When a guy is on the verge of it in the 8th or 9th, no matter what team you root for, you just root for the pitcher.
Of course, he had super stuff today. He had 9 strikeouts through 5 innings, and of course, it was such a hot day in the Northeast, 95 degrees, humidity above 90%, that it kind of wore him down after a while. John Tudor also pitched extremely well through the first 5 or 6, but Righetti showed his strength, and he showed you a good moving fastball. He threw Boggs a nice breaking pitch to end it up, but not a lot of no-hitters thrown by Yankee pitchers, and you would think that through the years there would have been a lot. Guidry, hasn't had one. You have to go back, Don Larson, the last Yankee, and we had somebody call the Sports Center tonight and say, has there ever been a Yankee to throw a no-hitter in a World Series game? Don Larson was the guy.
I think he did, yeah.
But you got to go way back for the last lefty.
1917, and that was when it was against the Boston Red Sox as well. So that's the last lefty no-hitter for them. I mean, Whitey Ford never threw a no-hitter, so you would think he did. The last regular season no-hitter for the Yankees, Allie Reynolds did it twice in 1951. The second, of course, against the Boston Red Sox. Of course, the Yankees have beaten the Red Sox more than 900 times. I guess it's bound that several of them are going to be no-hitters. It's just something different, just a different sort of thing. And coming on a holiday, I don't know what better time he could have done it, except maybe in the 7th game of the World Series.
I'm an old right-hander, and I had a no-hitter in my day at one time. It maybe wasn't the best game I ever pitched, but it was, a great experience. And I think Righetti's probably pitched better games. There were some shots hit off him at certain times during the day, but he got it done.
You know what's fitting? On Allie Reynolds' no-hitter, the one in 51 against the Red Sox, the last out he got was Ted Williams. Needless to say, Ted Williams, a pretty good hitter. The last out that Righetti got at Yankee Stadium on Monday was Wade Boggs, who leads the major leagues with 101 base hits. So, I mean, it's not as if he went out with a 190 hitter.
No, he went out with a good one, that's for sure. Congratulations, Dave Righetti. Let's turn our attention now to other sports and what